Hello everyone, Verizon Trades here again. So today we'll be making a trade recap on three different trades: BTCUSD, XAUSD, NZJPY. So we're having a trade recaps on these three trades. Let's start with this NZJPY right here on the screen. Although you can see this one is still in play. This particular setup is still in play. So we'll be making a recap on the one that had already played, which is this one. So this strategy, the whole of the strategy is SLK, which means what? SLK simply means structure, liquidity. SLK simply means what? Structure, liquidity. I'll say SLK, which is structure, liquidity, and key level. Structure, liquidity, key level. So that is SLK. So this is just the arrangement of what you should look out for in your chart. First, you'll be able to locate or identify the structure. What is market doing? Is it in an uptrend? Is it in a downtrend? Identify the directional bias. All of this falls under structure. Identify directional bias. Identify what market wants to, where market is heading to, where it's coming from. If you are able to identify that, then you identify liquidity. Identify the liquidity that will validate your structure or validate your key level or your point of interest. Then that under liquidity, you also know that there is internal range liquidity, there is external range liquidity. Market has to take out the internal range liquidity before it heads for the external range liquidity. So under the internal range liquidity, there are various forms to locate the internal range liquidity. We'll definitely delve into that in maybe some other videos or in subsequent videos. Maybe I'll practically talk on internal liquidity and external liquidity differently in a separate video. So, but just know that there is internal liquidity and there is external liquidity. Price has to take out the internal liquidity before it goes for the external liquidity, regardless of the structure, either an uptrend or the downtrend. So first thing first, identify your structure, know where market is coming from or where market is going to. So what will help you to do that is also the presence of liquidity, and then key level. Your key levels, you use it for your entry and also use it for your exit. You know when to enter and when to exit the trade. So without talking much, let's delve into this particular trade breakdown. On this one, we're making trade recap on this particular trade here, which gave us this should be about 10 RR, if not more. But then what we only had was 6 RR. So first thing, we have to go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, what do we have? I had this key level here. On the daily time frame. We go to the line chart. We can see price was on an uptrend, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. It was supposed to give us a new higher low before giving us a higher high, but no, price broke below. So now, as price broke below, what that means, what our structure has changed. We were in an uptrend before, but now price has broken below the previous low. So giving us what we have to look out for. We have to look out for something like this for continuation of the sales. So now price has broken below, signifying and identifying that it's about to sell. Now that was how I framed my sell bias. Now from this particular thing alone, I had already known that I should be looking for just sales. So what I had was this key level above here, this one here. I was expecting price to probably come back. I was expecting price to what? As it broke below here, come back to this key level and continue the sell. But then what the price has its own intention. It did not get to that key level. But then I went to the 4 hours time frame. Going down on the 4 hours time frame, if we try to refine the key level, you can see that price reacted from here on the 4 hours. Reacted from this key level. Let me go to line charts. You can see what price did there. Despite being in an uptrend of trend, higher low, higher low. So it gave us this low, which it was supposed to use to continue the high, but it did not. Instead, what the price do, it retraced a little bit and broke below. So breaking through two different lows. It broke through this low, it broke through this low, and also broke through the overall low. Now this already is in alignment with what we've seen in the daily time frame, signifying that what we should only be looking for what just sells. Should be looking for just sell. This serves what that everything we have is already in place. The 4 hours time frame is showing us sales. The daily time frame is showing us sales. So we also saw that what price did what price reacted from that 4 hours. You can see reacted from this 4 hours time, from this 4 hours key level here, which is our V-shaped key level that was supposed to be respected. Let me go back to line chart so you see this is a V-shaped key level. This is a V-shaped key level. It was supposed to be respected for buy continuation, but price broke through it. Now that price broke through it, we have what support becomes what resistance. We have something like this. Price broke through it. This was supposed to serve as a support, but now price broke below and now it's become resistance. So we're looking out for something like this. Price was broke through it, and now that place will serve as a key level for our sell continuation. So that was basically what we were looking out for. Go back to my candle chart. So you can see price rejected 4 hours, reject 4 hours, 4 hours reject 4 hours key level, 4 hours reject 4 hours. So we have this rejection here. Upon the rejection, what do we have again? We also have a break here. You can see a break here. Let me go down to our line chart so that you also see it. You can see a break here. So that's a break there. So now already 4 hours candlestick has rejected from that our 4 hours zone and closed below. Still shows us what a break. Now everything is already in alignment. Daily has shown us sales. 4 hours has shown us every sign that NZJPY wants to sell. Now after that break, we saw price react from this key level, all of this key level here. So price react from all of this key level here, like this. Sell, like the rejection was very, 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 very clear. Rejected and dropped, and what I was looking for was continuation sell. I just wanted to join this sell movement down to this external liquidity, because here the internal liquidity has been taken out, which is somewhere here. This is liquidity that served for this key level here. So since it has been taken out, our external liquidity also needs to be taken out. So I was looking for a way to join this sell to probably write to this this external liquidity. So I went down to 2 hours time frame, and 2 hours time frame, what do we see? We can see on the line chart. Price has broken through twice, broken through this low and broken through this low twice. So I was just looking for a way and a means to join this chart, to join this trend. So I went to 45-minute time frame. It was 45 minutes that presented me for entry. So when I saw price broke through this place here, broke below, so I was just looking for a way to join the sell, a way to join the continuation sell. I saw this mitigation. Price mitigated this key level, here. This key level was also mitigated. So the unmitigated key level was this one right here, this key level here. This was the unmitigated key level, this one here on the 45-minute time frame. That is an OCL on the 45-minute time frame that had this inducement. This is what we call single candle inducement. So I use that as an inducement I use that as an inducement for that. So that's that for NZJPY. So this is the 6RR trade. If I had held to the external liquidity, it should have given like an 8RR, but then 6RR is a realistic or a reasonable RR too. So let me first of all show you the before of this trade so that you'll see. This is the before of NZJPY. This is it right here, right before it played out. So that is it. And now we are heading to what? XAUSD. Heading to XAUSD. This is a 7RR trade. The first one was a 6RR trade. This is a 7RR trade on XAUSD. So let me show you the before I start the before I start. This is the before of the XAUSD. Where is it? Yeah, this is it. Yeah, the before of XAUSD. This is the before of the trade. Now let's dive straight into it. Clear all of this first. Clear all of this. Now we'll go to what? Daily time frame. Heading to daily time frame, what do we see? On daily time frame, we can see price what? Rejecting from this daily OCL. Price rejecting from the daily OCL here. Rejected from it, and this was this is a key level I was looking at. I was looking for price to retrace down to, but then you have to work with what price is giving us at that time, at this point in time. What do we see here again? Price, this previous daily low, this previous daily candle swept above this candle, so giving us like a CRT for those that trade CRT. So I have a knowledge on CRT also. So for those that trade CRT, you understand this very well. So I was targeting what? This particular low. This is my overall target for whatever sell I'm looking for. This was my overall target here, at least quite before this key level here. So what this particular candle, this was my target. The low of this candle was my sell target for. So any sell I'm looking for, I should just end it at the low of this candle, because price could easily wants to come and react from this key level here, this key level I had in mind earlier. But then I was working with what price presents with us at that time. So down to 4 hours time frame, what do we see? We can see that price reacted from here. Also, one of the reasons why I started to look for sell earlier and did not wait for price to go to that key level above. So I can see price already rejected from this 4 hours support zone resistance key level. So the V-shaped key level that was supposed to sponsor a buy, now sponsoring a sell. So all I was looking for was a sell continuation to this external liquidity. That is the external low, the overall low of that previous daily candle, if you remember. So I was just looking for sell continuation. Now price had sold down all the way from here after reacting from this key level. I sold this particular candle reacted from this previous V-shaped key level, sold. The sell just kept going on, and when it broke through this low, here, I went to my line chart. I can see after a series and sequence of breaks, broke through this low, the overall low that has sponsored this buy to this high, this buy to this side. So when price broke below it, I started to look for sell, like just a short-term sell continuation. If I could find a sell down to this overall low that I was targeting. So I went to price already presented that for me on 4 hours though, but I just wanted a bigger RR. I wanted a bigger risk to reward. So you can see it's still the same thing, the same concept that happened here. After this break, I saw this. I used this candle as what? Single candle inducement. I used it to look for a sell continuation from here. So overall on 4 hours, 4 hours has presented it for me. So I went to 2 hours. 2 hours presented the same thing. 2 hours has shown me the same thing. So, but I just needed is very good RR. That was why I did not take this sell from 4 hours. That's why I did not take the sell from 4 hours. I took it from 2 hours so that I could, for my stop loss placement actually. So I had my entry here, placed my stop loss above this 2 hours candle, and I targeted what the overall low, and that was how I got this. That was how we got this 7RR trade on XAUSD. Very simple, just a sell continuation that did not even stress. After the break, we had a single candle inducement, a candle that formed and served as a liquidity for our key level. So that's what I see. You have to basically look for structure. We've noted that structure has shown us that we are on sell. Daily shows us daily CRT. 4 hours showed us that the reaction from the previous this previous key level here. 4 hours has already shown us. So daily is showing sell, 4 hours is showing sell. So we should just position ourselves to enter the market at the right time. So after this break, we had the single candle inducement and we had ourselves. That was that for XAUSD. So nothing much, nothing, very simple trade, very simple trade. So let me quickly do a recap on BTC. This is the BTC. This one, where is the BTC? This was the BTC before or the BTC. Yes. So I quickly rush to BTC. I wish I can cover this in 4 minutes. So BTC. Now this particular one, this small one that is showing here is small because it's a 5 minute time frame. So going down to line chart, you can see this was the key level we are using. So on the candlestick, you can see price had already rejected from it. So we had this rejection. From this key level here. You can see candle already rejected and closed above. So we also had this bullish candle already forming. So I went straight to 4 hours time frame to confirm myself. I could not find an entry. I went straight to 30 minutes. If you go to 30 minutes, you see it very clearly. So on 30 minutes, we saw price reacting from this key level. This key level here. This low served as an inducement, as a liquidity after this break. So price was buying from this V-shaped key level. So we had the buys. So until we saw what price broke above this high. After price broke above, we went to 15-minute time frame to confirm something. So down on 15-minute time frame, I saw price also reacting from this reacting from here. So price reacting from this key level here. So I waited patiently, waiting for an entry. I waited for 5-minute time frame. On 5-minute time frame, what did I see next? I saw this. This was a very clear break and retest, something like higher high, higher low. We had this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, then break. Then we had break. This first red candle served as our single candle liquidity. I used here as our entry. I placed my stop loss below the whole of this previous low. Then I targeted. This gave us a 7RR trade. So that is that on BTCUSD. So let me check my time. If you like content like this, you want to see video breakdown like this, if you want me to delve more into structural liquidity and key level, if you want to delve more into this strategy, just all you need to do is just subscribe to this channel. You subscribe to this channel, I'll be dropping more content like this, trade recaps like this, and also more educational content. I want to treat all of these topics specifically, not just trade recap. So for you not to miss out on stuff like this, what you need to do, subscribe to my channel, like this video, share, comment, ask whatever questions you want to ask in the comment section, and see you in the next video. Thank you.